Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Where is everybody? It's pretty empty in the village. There's no one left. Even Doc's guy, he's just a zombie. He's not even a zombie villager. This is not good. Fortunately, I have a solution. Hello everybody, my name is Grian. Welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. I've actually, I think, hit the top of where I want the house to get. I've just got to finish a little bit of work around the back, but we'll get back to that later. I think we're going to finish it off right there, especially as Isgal's house is just that, it's just that little bit shorter, you know? Mumbo's hasn't changed, Stresses is there, so I think we're going to win the house competition. Let's go down into my little secret laboratory underneath my house. I've been working on it, and villager Grian here has been chilling out, and he's a big part of the plan. It doesn't work without him over there. So, let's head down. We gotta go into the sewer system, out into this, and look at this. This is my brand new secret laboratory. And if you can't tell what this is, and I'm not sure that you can by looking at it, this is a villager breeder. And I'll be honest, I haven't tested it yet. This has not got 2 villagers. That's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need to move villager Grian from up in his safe house into the breeder. The problem is, you need 2 villagers to make the babies. So, I'm going to go and have to find another one to bring in here too. We're just going to borrow him just for a little while. But first of all, we've got to set up everything. So in order to breed, it's pretty easy. You give the villagers some food at the right time of day, and then they have a little bit of a recharge. You give them more food, and they basically just keep going. The only thing that you require for this to work is beds. And I've got a bunch of beds up here, but that's not enough. 8 villagers to repopulate the village, it's not a lot. So I thought what I would do is I would add a bunch of beds in here, like a lot of them. So this is actually the village. All I've got to do is place a lot of beds here, along here and up here, and each one of those will be for a brand new villager. At least that's how I think it works. We'll definitely find out. I think we can start off small scale with just a few beds, maybe 1 line of beds for now. And later, we can build this up, and we can add more beds with however many villagers we end up creating. And once we got them here, I'll show you how this works, but I've still got a bit of resource gathering to do in order to make this fully functional. So here's the entrance down to where the villagers need to go, so that I just got to push them so they stand in here. And then I've actually gone and got all of the bread that I'm going to need, and I think I'm going to add a dispenser just to make this a little bit more automatic than it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Really, I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't even know if this is going to work. So if this works, oh boy, I'm going to be so happy. So in the bread goes into this dispenser. Then I'm just going to link this redstone up to one of the buttons that I've got on the wall. And in theory, you press this, and down goes a bread. So let's get these villagers in here, including my one. Let's actually start with my villager. That's probably going to be the easiest one to do. I just got to create a little pathway for him to walk along, and hopefully it should be a simple case of just pushing him along. I don't want to push him like down a hole within the base in case he takes a load of damage and dies. You have to understand, there's about 2 or 3 villagers in this whole village left. So the death of one could mean the death of the whole village. The stakes are pretty high on this one. The pathway is set up. Hopefully the villager can't get out anywhere along here. Where is he? You're free, villager Grian. You're free. That's right. You shut the door in my face. Come on. All we got to do now is push you along in the right direction and safety barricade behind us. If this goes to plan, he should just walk straight into place and I don't have to work at all. Oh my goodness. Is it as simple as this? What? Oh no. Oh no, I didn't see this coming. I cannot lose him. I literally cannot lose this guy. Wait a minute, can I just push him out of the bed as well? I think I can just push him. Come on. In you go. In you go. Come on. Get out of bed. You lazy villager, you. No, I said out. Get out of bed. Get out. All right. We're almost there. Go on, Grian. You're a stubborn one. You're a real stubborn one. Get out of my face. Yes, success. We have one in place. Thank goodness. Now, there's truly not many survivors left, but there is one in here. Impulse's villager is still alive somehow, so we're going to borrow him. And I mean borrow. We will return him, but we just need someone to help us out here. Go on, in the boat. Yes, and we're in. Now we just need to transport you safely. Remember, this is the last surviving member of Hermitville. Don't worry, we're going to save Hermitville. Oh, this is so silly. Let's get you nice and safe. Right, are you ready, Impulse Jr.? It's time for you to make yourself useful. This one is definitely not going to play ball. I think he wants to go back to his workstation. Oh, he lost his job. Go on, in we go. In we go. Yes, okay, right. Just one punch and we're good. They are in. Whew, that was harder than I wanted it to be. But I think we've got everything that we need now. So, in theory, just during the day, they can sense that there's beds everywhere. We just have to give them some bread via my automatic bread dispenser. They seem to have enough bread. I can see them. Maybe I gave them too much bread. Is there such a thing as too much bread? Did that work? I see love hearts. No! No. That's not how this works. You don't get to just free roam. You get back in there. I'm a terrible parent already. I wonder if I need to tell Impulse that he's a father now. Come on, stop jumping on the bed. I need you to behave. Can you behave for like 5 minutes? All right, in order to get these guys to produce the baby again, I need to give them bread, which is why I installed this. So hopefully if I just give them 6 bread, and I've already lost my child as well. Where did my child go? He's not running around the system back here, is he? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that... Oh! This child he just goes where he wants. Okay, right, you. Off the bed, come on. Moving villagers around is a nightmare, but I can't even keep track of this child. Oh, he's in bed. What an angel. What a little angel. It seems to me that they both need to be employed, which I've now done. And they both need to eat 3 bread, which I hope that I've given them. I need to know something. Can you dispense Oh, you can. That is amazing. Hello, son. You know, he looks a lot like his dad, he does. I'm not sure how this works at all. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how this works. It seems to be working, but I'm not sure what I'm doing right and wrong. So I've had very limited success with these guys, but they did manage to produce about 3 villagers. I have no idea what I've done wrong here, but it's gotten a bit messy, you see. So this didn't go well, but the villagers that went through the back of this, round the side, well, they've been busy. And now I've got a little bit of an army going on. It's not all of them, but you can see these guys are breeding, and you can see the experimentation I've had to do. I have no idea how they see beds, but it's working. This is working. This is the way to do it. Put them in a big glass jar, surround it with loads of beds. I've even produced a little gap here so that they can see the beds. I just can't figure it out. I honestly can't. Are they even... Let's see, there's loads of hearts, but are they producing babies? Looks like there's one in there. It depends if they can see the beds or not, and that's where it gets complicated. I've had to move all the beds from the sleeping area because I thought this was where they would see it. Apparently not. Now remember that it takes 20 real-life minutes for all of these babies to turn into adults. So I've been at this for about 2 hours now, trying to figure out how these villages work. I need to do more research, but I think I've got it down. I think I've got enough villagers here to repopulate Hermitville. Or as it might now be called, Grianville. I just have to dispense all these heads on the passing villagers. And then I'll leave some of them blank. I'll leave some of them available for the taking so that everyone can have a villager. But for the most part, they're gonna be... How did you get out? No, bad. Bad. And then when all of these guys are adults and they've got their mask on, we're gonna set them loose into the village itself. Whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse me, no. How did you... Now that's a bad sign. And they're breeding again? This is... Oh, wow, look at all those. This shouldn't take any time at all. Alright, I'll be back then when all of these guys are ready to be released, because I've got to admit, this took way longer than I intended. It was much harder than I intended, but ultimately successful. And look how messy this is. This laboratory has turned into a village in no time at all. I have no idea how to make farms, and I probably shouldn't do it. The experiment is complete. That's right, I have been a scientist this whole time. My experiment may have failed over there, but all of these guys are ready. There's some without any jobs at all, sorry, without any Grian heads at all, so that other hermits can take them and claim them for their own. And I think we can call this pretty much repopulated. Amazing. So, what's next? We need to go and release these guys, which means we need to make a way out for them. I've been underground for about 3 hours, so it's good to be out. I think the exit was just about here, so all we're going to do is add a water bucket there, and then we're going to create a bubble elevator that they're all going to walk up and be free in the village. Soul sand at the bottom, and bubble elevator up. We can release all of these because hopefully these villagers will all just take a bed. If we went and put beds in all of these places again, the village should spring back to life. In theory, everyone should go and find a workstation and, well, the village should be fixed. And it only took several hours of my time. Alright guys, it's time for me to let you go. The doors are open. I want you guys to be free. So this is what it's like on the inside of this. It's not particularly pleasant. Oh no, no, there's too many of me. I don't like it. There we go. Goodbye. Off you go. Might take a while to get these guys to leave, but I'm pretty sure that this should work. Freedom. Oh, bubble elevators are the best thing ever added to this game. We need to get you, Impulse Jr., back to Impulse. Because your job here is done. Congratulations. I need to get both of you back out of here. Well, I'm going to call this a total success. However, they are all hanging around here because they are still trying to get to their beds and their workstation. When I destroy those, they should all become unemployed and spread throughout the village, or at least that's the dream. Some of them are heading over in this direction. They seem to be doing their thing. At least the village feels alive now, which is amazing. And what's this over here? Rendog's breeding pit shop coming soon. Oh, no way. Why didn't I think of selling them? I've just released them all into the wild for free. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ren. I've just ruined Ren's business here. I don't think anyone's going to be buying your villagers now, Ren, because there's plenty of them around. In fact, there's possibly too many, but I made too many because, as you can see, there's probably going to be a few casualties along the way. This is absolutely amazing. So I think we need to go and delete all that stuff down there and call this a complete success. I don't really know what to do with my lab anymore. This has kind of served its purpose a little bit. We can bring Impulse back to... Where is Impulse? Where's Impulse Jr. gone? Grian's there. We need to get you back upstairs for sure. How did you get in there? Well, I suppose that makes things a little easier. It's taken a little while, but Impulse Jr. has just got back into his house. Oh, boy. I had to make a whole tunnel system, you know, funnel system to get him back home. But that's brilliant, but I feel like I have a care of duty to tell Impulse. Hey, Impulse, you're a father now. To the whole village. Gee, I wonder what he's going to make of that, because he, of course, has no idea. To him, his villager has just stayed in that house and nothing has happened. But all of a sudden, there's Grian and villager everywhere. I'm so glad that this is done, because that has been hours of my life, which I'm never going to get back. But I had to do it in order to save the village from complete devastation. And I think it's been a total success. Hopefully we won't have too many casualties. They're all wandering around. Most of them are fishermen because of all the barrels. But I have been placing a few lecterns around so that maybe they'll take those jobs on as well. But I think that is more than enough of Grianville for now. I think it's definitely Grianville. Like, there's too many Grians around. This is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see how people react to this. Right, let's head back to the shopping district, because I've been working on something else in the background. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. I thought there looked like there was much less. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is exactly why we produce too many. Because stuff like this happens. They walk through... I completely blanked on the fact that there was a portal in the middle of nowhere. That might even explain where all of the villagers have gone in the first place. You know what? You can stay there. I've got enough through now. Alright, let's crack on with what we were supposed to be doing. I'm glad that I actually saw that, because that could have been... Well, that could have put us back exactly where we were. And I'd have to do that all over again. I'm pretty sure the villagers won't ever give me a good price now. What I've been working on, and have finally finished, is the Elytra course. I've been working steadily on this for the last few episodes. Grian's Fun Elytra course, and I'm still working out some of the kinks. There's definitely something to be said for the amount of sharp turns there are and stuff. It is pretty difficult. So what I need to do is I've made a bunch of banners, some with like arrows. This is the best I could do. I'm not very good with the whole banner thing, but look, that's totally an arrow. It's totally an arrow down. It's the best I can do. But this should help if there's places where people get a bit stuck. But I'm hoping that everyone will just learn the course. And, of course, I am making some diamonds here. So, it costs 1 diamond to do a run. You lose if you die, but you get penalty points if you just take damage. And my goodness, is a really difficult course. Like, to get a no-hit run on this is very challenging. So I'm also selling rockets as well. Tango hasn't stocked up his shop in a long time. But I'm selling 4 stacks for 1 diamond. It's a really good price. And hopefully I can keep on top of this as well. So there's a good amount of diamonds in this chest as well. So hopefully people get obsessed with trying to beat my score, and it costs them loads of diamonds. But of course I need to offer a final prize as well. But with that, I think I need to show you guys the full thing. And I need to try and do this with no hits whatsoever. I need to try and set a score. I don't know how to do a timer properly, so I guess I won't know the score until I edit this. But I think it's time to do our first test run. I'm a little bit nervous, but let's give it a go. This is going to be the one to set the time. And if you do take damage, it's only a 1-second penalty point, but that will add up if you take a lot of damage. Right, here we go. Through the first one, and then you got to go upright. I obviously know this bit off by heart, and so do you guys, because you've seen me do it about 100 times already, so I don't even need to take you through this. So far, so good. No hits. Keep up the rockets. Maybe I should limit the amount of rockets you can use. Maybe 1 stack. So that you can't just hold down spam like I do. That's kind of a difficult one to get through. I am doing so well here at the moment. No hit run so far. Now this is the difficult part because Cub, in his infinite wisdom, to try and make this even harder, added a load of bamboo. And it's very difficult. Oh, that's 1 second. 1 second added. It's going very well. Oh, it's going very well. I've added 1 second so far. That's a very difficult one to get through. And then this is all new course here. And this should take us all the way back. So I do need to add the banners so that people know where all of the rings are. I really need to concentrate. I've got 1 hit on this. And then I think I'm home free. There's a little bit of lag going on. Yeah, right turn. Hard right, hard right. That is going to need some arrows. Oh, no, 2 seconds. Oh, it's totally possible to do this without any hits. If I did that with 2 hits, I could definitely do that with no hits. And then on to the final run. And there we go. Whew. I have no idea how long that took. I won't know until I edit it. But that will be the final score. And once I know it, I'm going to put it up on here. And that will be the time to beat. If only I could make an in-game redstone clock. Like you press the button, then you go. And then when you get through the final ring, you press the button. So I have a penalty point. I have 2 penalty points, so I have to add 2 seconds onto my score. Oh man, that is a pretty intense Elytra course. I did some testing with Rendog, and he actually died several times. So I'm not going to be too surprised if that happens. There is a bed here to set your spawn. And maybe I could even add a did you die box. I think that's great. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that as well. So there's definitely a bit of fine-tuning to do. I need to make sure people know where they're going. But I'm going to tell all the other hermits to make sure to watch my video on where the course goes. I forgot at the end that it's a really hard right turn. But that is so fun. I was a little bit nervous doing that. So to get just 2 hits on that, especially through the bamboo bit, that is the toughest part. Scar has just found the village with all of the people. Oh man, that's brilliant. Scar has found the village and he's a little bit shook. If we can get just 1 sale from the Did You Die box, my Hermitcraft experience will be funded a little longer. I'm running out of diamonds, as I always do, because I keep putting all of my money into these business ventures. I've spent lots of diamonds creating this thing, but this is by far one of the coolest things I've made so far. It may not look that pretty. I am going to improve it, especially like the cave and some of the rings look a bit naff, but I just wanted to get it done first so that people can start playing it, because I know that a lot of people are very excited to try it out. But hopefully I can make a bit of diamonds as well. So, you know, if people try 10 times, I could make like 60 diamonds from that, and then they can use my rockets, and they can pay there, and then if they die, they can buy a Did You Die box, and this is excellent on its own. This is going very, very well. And that brings me on to the final project to talk about this episode. Obviously, a lot of things are getting done. The projects are being done. The laboratory got finished, and I repopulated the village, saving it heroically with the help of Impulse. The Elytra course is now finished. And Sahara is also well on its way. So just a little bit of an update. I have messaged the Redstone guys, Iskal and Mumbo, and I've sort of said, you know, get a move on, guys. What's going on? And hopefully they're going to take a look at it. But from what I've been told, things are looking incredibly good. And hopefully within the next few episodes, we can get Sahara officially open. We've got Sahara out in Hermitville. That is open now. We've got Sahara here, which is well on its way, and hopefully I can start making my diamonds back. I'm pretty sure I have not made a profit this whole season, and that's about to change because all of my shops and businesses and gizmos are about to go live. So, I'm afraid that's it from me, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, as always. And if you did, if you're a new subscriber, because there's been a lot of you recently, make sure you hit subscribe if you're not, because that's, you know, it helps me out and stuff. Look at my outfit. This is Mad Scientist Grian. Don't use this one very often, so it's cool to get this one out. I feel like Cub Fan, and yeah, I feel a lot like Cub Fan. Yeah, I'm gonna get changed. I need to get back into my usual clothes. Bye, everyone. Bye.